Hello, 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 everybody. Yes, I am here. I have returned. I have not abandoned everyone. I promise, I promise, I promise. I am here. And if you want to get on the free list, here's how. Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me. Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on? Let's make your decision. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the Animal Spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support. Hey y'all, I'm trying to get the chat working. So yes, it seems to be working now. Excellent. Yay. It wasn't working there for a minute. Properties. Let me change this, the height to 4876. So let's do 700. There we go. That's better. Perfect. All right. Now we've got the chat going. Yay. So yeah, you see up on the screen right now, Sacred Shadow Healing, and I am really, really fucking proud of this group, and I think that everybody needs a little extra shadow work. So here's a little bit about Sacred Shadow Healing. You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing. a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready. Yeah, sacred healing is so fucking important right now. I mean, we need healing. We need healing. And by the way, did I mention we need healing? And let me tell you, sacred shadow healing is not about fixing. Notice I said healing, not fixing. What does healing mean? Healing means reintegrating parts of ourselves that we have pushed out, that we have said are unacceptable, or somebody else in our life has said unacceptable, you're too much. And we're like, yeah, you're right, I'm too much. Let me just shove this away from myself. Hail to the motherfucking no, okay? Who you are is enough. Who you choose to be is enough. You are enough. And you're not too much either. If somebody thinks you're too much, you know what? Find less, right? Find less. Okay. To activate, I'm gonna have to close my chat window here and open it back up, because this being a pain in the butt. CC, you shared. Okay. CC, I got you. Somebody say something in the chat for me, please. Because for whatever reason, actually, it's probably my fault. And that's also my fault why we started a little bit late tonight. Is that I was over at Mythic reading, and I'm not the normal Friday reader, but the normal Friday reader wasn't able to come in today. So I'm like, okay, I come in. And then Wolf was going to have everything set up for me for when I got home. Well, you know what? He did. But stupid ass me comes in and starts fucking with stuff. Hello, Jarek. Stupid ass me comes in fucking with stuff, trying to set down and get set up, and managed to hit the power supply off. And I'm like, oops, my bad. All right, so let me read off who all I've got. And Kristen, yes, I got you on the shared list, baby. Let me read off on the shared list. Now, keep in mind, for those of you guys who haven't been here in a hot minute or five, that the shared list is also now a drawing list. Every night I do at least one drawing, must be present to win at some random fucking point throughout the evening for a free card reading, question reading. So yeah. CC, I got you down. Brenda, I know you said that you got you down, CC. And then you said, Brenda, that you did. I put you down before already, but I haven't looked to see what your Zell was, so I'm pulling that up. But yes, I'm not supposed what? Let's see. There's a Zell. Okay. So let's see. There's the first one for that, and then let me see for the other one. All right, I got you down for 2 different donations there, Brenda. Excellent. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just like, okay. Breathe, bitch, breathe. Tell you what, we had some powerful fucking readings over today at Mythic. Like, the guides have been, like, really hard-hitting. And I do mean hard-hitting. They've been like, yeah, we've been day drinking over this right now, and you asked for a general, so poof. And I had some criers just from a free 1-card reading today. Just like, wow. And it's like, well, that really hit hard. And that was something that the universe said they needed to hear. So fucking awesome, right? Okay. That being said, who people I've got on the free list are Michael, Becca, blessed and highly favored. Welcome and thank you for your initial blessing and greeting. And I agree, tomorrow is never promised. We need to be mindful and fully in the moment. Couldn't agree with you more on that. Kristen Matthew. Kristen, my goodness, girl, where have you been? I've missed you, babe. What's been going on with you and your world? Natty, of course, bestie, love you. Mwah. And I've got you down for your mentorship as well. Cece, I have you down for the freebie as well as you donated. And Jarek, I have you down as well. Now, tonight is the last night that we are doing this particular signature spell because Monday is the new moon and we're going to have some new magic for the new moon. So last night for this particular spell and reading combo. Sometimes abundance doesn't stop flowing because you're unworthy. It stops because something within you was wounded, blocked, and never had a safe space to release. Flame in the flow. Unblocking Abundance is my newest signature spell, crafted under the flower moon. A moon of blooming, of emotional cleansing, of letting go so that something richer can rise. This ritual washes away pain and calls in prosperity with every stir and flicker of the flame. It's meant to open the way, because as the world blooms again, so should you. To go deeper, I've created Ripples of Light, a reading to clear and call in wealth, a 3-card reading that shows you what must be released, what is returning, and how to keep the flow open once it arrives. Both are available for $13 or the combination for $21. This is a limited offering only until the next new moon. Join me live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I offer free 1-card readings and Reiki, plus giveaways during every show. So yeah, hopefully that kind of gives you some inspiration. Tonight is the last night for it. So if you guys would like to get the flame and the flow and the signature reading, let me put it up on this screen here. Where'd it go? Tonight's special. Here it is. Here it is, right up there on the screen. The flame and the flow. Unblocking Abundance spell, which is 13. We have the Ripples of Light, which is a tarot reading that clears and calls in wealth, for 13. Or you can get both in a combo for 21. You've been going through it, babe. I'm sorry to hear that, but I am pleased that you say that you've been setting boundaries and dropping negative people. This is a tough time. This is what many of us call the dark night of the soul, okay? This is what a lot of us feel like, oh, this is the rough part of a spiritual awakening. This is a rough part of how we go forward. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. This is the hard part. But we go through this loss phase. We go through this loss section. That's cute, Cindy. I love you. But once we finally purge ourselves of the things that are weighting us down, the things that are keeping us as the caterpillar rather than the butterfly, yeah, we lose all the people who want to stay on the ground. We lose all the people who want to stay caterpillars. But once we start flying, we meet the other butterfly. We see those who are following the same journey as us. We see people who are, working with their unique patterns on their wings and learning how to fly or succeeding in their flying. Okay. It's not easy going through the worst part of that dark night of the soul. But you know what? We've got to go through the night if we want to experience a beautiful sunrise. There is no sunrise without a sunset. And we need to let the sun set on our old mindsets. We need to let the sun set on our old traumas, our old methodologies, our old choices, our old negativities, so that we can witness a bright new day of a new self, of a new possibility, of new prospects, of newness of life. It's not about changing our circumstances. It's about looking at our circumstances from a new perspective. The caterpillar and the butterfly exist in the same plane. but the caterpillar's stuck on the ground, where the butterfly is three-dimensional everywhere. The caterpillar and the butterfly exist in the same biome, yet their perspectives and their worlds are completely different. Kristen, I encourage you to know that you will find your other butterflies. Just because you've gotten out of your cocoon and you're fanning your wings dry so you can fly, doesn't mean you're as alone as you think you are. Your old things are left behind, but new things are coming into play soon as your perspective changes, as you begin to fly your own way. Okay? So hopefully that helps and blesses you, my friend. Yes, may everybody have a safe and wonderful Memorial weekend. But I would like to take a moment to discuss, what does this mean, memorial? What does memorial remember? Well, what do you have at a memorial? A memorial is for those who have paid the ultimate price. Now, we have 2 days that we celebrate here in this country. Some Mango Mussolini Cheeto heads want to change the name of it, but what it really is, we have Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Memorial Day is a memory. Everybody who's served in the military, all have given some, but some gave all. Some men and women in our service have literally laid down and paid the ultimate price, their life for ours. This is a time for us to stop and realize somebody died so I could have a goddamn hot dog in freedom. Somebody died so that we could have habeas corpus and the due process of law. Somebody died to give me the right to have a voice and to vote. Somebody died so I had rights, so that I didn't have to wake up and worry about Hitler marching down the street and pulling me out of my house because I'm a witch. Somebody died for you. And we're always on, especially the Christians. They're like, oh, well, Jesus died for our sins. Yeah, Jesus died for our sins. Whatever, take your perspective how you will. But you know what? I know some people in the modern era who died for my life. Somebody who died to affirm my rights. And that's what this weekend is about. So when you make a hamburger, when you make a cookout, when you make that really nom-nommy food, raise a glass. Raise a glass, pour out a beer, whatever. To those who are in heaven, to those who are in the summerlands, to those who have gone before, to our ancestors, to those who were related to me and those who were not. You paid your price for me, and I will uphold our Constitution. I will uphold our freedom, and I will uphold our democracy. And just as though you never knew me, but you paid the price for my freedom, I will stand in solidarity with you from across the veil. I will stand in solidarity to make sure that the rights and the freedoms of the American people that you died for are protected. No, maybe we didn't stand in front of a nation, not place our hand on a Bible and pretend that we're going to promise to uphold the Constitution. We're the people who live with it. We're the people who are protected by it. And you, me, and everybody else need to stand up next to you and proudly declare, I am an American. I am a true-blooded American, and I will defend your right to be wrong. But I'm going to defend my right to exist. So there you go. Yes, Cindy says she lights a candle for all the fallen. Yeah, good. So there's my diatribe on what this weekend is about. Please remember that. Do not lose focus on some gave all. And that's what Memorial Day is about. Veterans are for those who have served, who've gone over and gotten their PTSD or whatever, but they have gone over and they have served. They were willing to put their lives on the line. They did put their lives on the line. Thankfully, they survived. Not all came out intact. Not all came out with all of their mental faculties. Not all came out with all of their limbs attached or with their health intact. Some of them paid higher prices than others, but they are alive. They've lived. They came. They returned. And for those are our veterans, and we remember them. Okay? But for Memorial Day, we set a memorial for those who gave all. And I'll proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And you know what? I have got me a eagle and a flag on my altar, blessing and honoring this country. Because whether we are proud of this country or not in the moment, where we are proud of our leadership or not in this moment, the fact of the matter is, this is our land. This land is your land. This land is my land. And we are to be here to stand in solidarity for each other, to defend and protect the Constitution individually as well as collectively. Okay? So there you go. There's my fucking rant for the day about America. Because you know what? America is already great. We don't need some person to tell us whether it's great or not, whether it should be great, whether it stopped being great. We know that this is a place, this is a land of freedom, this is a land of immigrants, this is a land of coming together, and we should be a land of compassion for one another. And it's our responsibility in our microcosm to make it so, because when we all do a little bit in our little microcosm, then we create a macrocosm that's safe for everybody as best as possible. Is it perfect? No. Could it ever really be perfect? No. But what it comes down to is, I do not fall completely Democratic, nor do I fall completely Republican. I am purple. I am an issues voter, not a party voter. And right now, I stand for freedom. My freedom, a transsexual freedom, a transsexual transvestite from Transylvania's freedom, a LGBTQ ABCDEFG alphabet people, which I fall into that freedom, a witch's freedom, a Christian's freedom, a Buddhist freedom, a freedom to practice whatever religion you will and not to feel like your religion is going to be stepped on by a state religion, because we don't have a state religion. You're free to practice whatever you want. So am I. We need to stand united, arm in arm. We need to not be colorblind. We need to see the colors. We need to taste the rainbow and appreciate the colors of the universe that everybody brings. The spectrum from the disabled to the fully able to everything in between, to those who have visibly disabled, to those who are on the spectrum or have hidden disabilities, to those who have no disabilities. We need to make this a safe land for all. And we need to, those of us who can stand for others, we need to do so. Because Memorial Day is to honor those who stood for us. And how can we best honor their sacrifice, but to make sure that this country, the United States of America, holds those values of bring me your tired, bring me your huddled masses. This is the melting pot, and we all belong here. All of us. Open borders, closed borders, whatever. We're going to embody empathy and compassion. All right. Yes, diversity is number one, and that does mean everyone. All right, let's get into some Reiki. We need some Reiki, all right? We definitely fucking need some Reiki for today, right? So let's go ahead and focus in on our breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Find your comfortable place. And let's dive into the Reiki together, sharing your request. Welcome to this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle, yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining, whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste beloved spirit tribe. Hello, Miss Catherine. Good to see you joining us. We just finished our Reiki. So I sent some to you. I don't know what your specific needs were, but sent to you anyway. Jen, I know that you are at work and can't comment as much. That's okay. Still sent to you. Love you, love you, love you. Jarek, yes, the double pneumonia things had me concerned, so I've been sending lots of healing your way. But it does feel like they're a little less heavy and it's like not as hard to catch your breath, but I am still feeling that kind of crackle, if that makes some sense. So yeah. Okay, well, good. I'm glad, Shira, but still, that's not a good thing. I understand, Catherine. You know, you can come and go as you will. If anybody gives you any kind of a difficulty, please let me know. I got you. But this is a safe space for everybody. I'm not gonna, if anybody's having like difficulties or a spat, I will say this is not the space for it. Go have it elsewhere, because this is the good vibe tribe here, you know? So Catherine, feel like you can come any damn time you want to. All right. And if you feel uncomfortable or somebody's bothering you, let me know, you know? Yes, bathroom breaks are important. Absolutely. All right, so reading off the free list. By the way, if you're not on the free list, get on it, because we are doing, and let me turn off our Reiki request here. We are doing a drawing at least one, sometimes more per night. Okay. And it must be present to win, but if you're on the free list, you're automatically entered into being able to get a free reading tonight. So if you're not on the free list, here's how to get on. To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general one-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support. All right, Catherine, putting you on the list. People I've got on the list right now are Michael, Becca, Blessed, Kristen, Natty, Cece, Jarek, and Catherine. Those are the ones I've got on the list. Shira, did you also share? Because I don't think I saw your share go by. And just to remind you, I still do have a $5 credit down for you for whenever you're wanting it. You holler. Jen, same thing. You've got a $39 credit at the moment. So let me know whenever you want something as well. If you guys pay me money, it stays on the list until you use it. That's how that goes. All right, so Brenda, we're going to start with you, my dear. What did you want your first reading on? I saw that you had two readings. One would be a full specialty reading and the other is a 3-card. So let me know what specialty reading you were wanting for tonight, Miss Brenda. Maria, you shared earlier? Okay, I didn't get it down. All right. I was having issues with my chat, so I'm just going to get it. So Diana, you shared as well. Shira, you said you shared. All right, I'll read the list again in a minute. Amy Ross, you shared. All right, so I've got Michael, Becca, Blessed, Kristen, Natty, Cece, Jarek, Catherine, Maria, Diana, Shira, and Amy on the shared list. Cindy also shared. Okay, I got you. You have a graduation to a party to attend. Well, if you're not here, you're not here, but your one card will be read. So if you win and you're not here, well, maybe you'll win another time. I had Diana one time missed out on her win, and then she ended up winning the next week. The universe has ways of cycling back to you, okay? Good God, I got a scratchy, itchy back, and it's not even at a place where there's a tag or anything. It's an open back. I think it's just my hair, like, aggravating my back today. I don't know. Weird. Whatever. Okay, so Brenda, one reading is for the year ahead spread. Okay, the year ahead spread is $30. So are you wanting to use both of those for the year ahead spread? Because we can. So yeah, it's up to you. If you would like the year ahead spread, the year ahead spread's a $30 reading. Because that one's just, you know, it's very, very big. Yeah. So up to you. That's why it says year ahead spread 2025 look limited time only, which I've kind of left it going, which I don't normally. And then you did a third donation. Okay, so you can do the first two donations as a combo for the year ahead spread and then have the extra. Is that what you're wanting? So, yes, I probably should go get my back stretcher, but you know what? Next best thing, hairbrush. Ooh, oh yeah, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. And then later, of course, I'll have the wolf with his pseudo nails. He doesn't really have a whole lot of nails. He keeps his nails cut down pretty darn well. But yeah. Okay, so you want the year ahead spread then? Okay, we'll do that. But let's use just an extra for the question. Okay, so I got you. Your husband's having prostate cancer surgery on June 18th. And I have the hangman, which is looking pretty good. It's just going to be, you know, getting rid of the things that don't need to be there. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, we're going to do our full dust cam here and move my keyboard up and out the way. All right, and let's see. So first we're going to start off with your current energy. Okay. Then we're going to go into your friends and family, or your friends and acquaintances. We're going to move this. Let's make some room. All right. And then next one is for your family. Okay. So this over. We'll just do that. And then we're going to go for your health. Overall health and your goals. Okay. There, ran out of room. All right, and then we're going to look at quarters. Now, of course, we're in second quarter, so we're going to start with second quarter, which we're kind of over halfway through it at this point. Second quarter. Third quarter. Hey, Jonathan. Okay. Fourth quarter. There we go. And first quarter of next year. There are two cards here. I know there are two cards here. I feel two cards here. All right. There we go. That one. Okay. All right. And then let's see what your crystal is for the year. Yes, absolutely you may, Diana. Okay. And your crystal. Ooh, garnet. Your crystal for the year is garnet. Very nice. Maria, yes, I got you down. And Diana, I'm putting you down for your Zell, which I know you're going to tell me when you send it, but you just told me you're sending it, so I just went in and wrote it down. All right, so here we go. Looking into the year ahead, starting from our current quarter for you, Brenda. All right, now, looking here for your current energy, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a transformation year for you. Wands is all about fire, transformation. Ace of Wands is telling me, first and foremost, this year, starting with where we're at in this current quarter, is all about change. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But, change. Yeah, we need change. We could all use a little change because I don't know. I can't do All-Star right now. But yeah, change. Change is what it's all about. So what kind of change? Well, we'll get into that as we go through. But let's look at our next thing here, which is your acquaintances, friends, people right here on this card. People who are not necessarily family, even if they happen to be family, but they're like extended, they're out, they're not your dailies, they're not your confidants. They're the people that these are the people that you like or don't like, it doesn't matter, but they are in your life no matter what. They're there and they're part of your life. And this is the influence that those people are going to be bringing. Co-workers are part of that energy as well. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this is about knowing who your resources are, knowing who your contacts are. And does this kind of give a transactional feel to the relationships? Yes, but at the same point, these are the people who are not your intimates. Yes, we're looking at a more transactional style friendship of seeing these people as your resources. Even if it says your resources of people to go out with and just enjoy and have fun with. Resources for people who can pick up and help you when the chips are down, that sort of thing. But it is looking at the transactionality and the ability of the people that are in your life. Are they draining you? Are they enhancing you? This does not necessarily mean that you're not giving back. It's just that you need to understand what their dynamics are and how they benefit you being in your life. And you need to understand them as the potential resources. Oh man, hold on. We don't have the chat up here. It's okay. I'll just deal without the chat on this one. Actually, you know what? No, I can do this. I can do add. And then I'm going to choose browser. And then I'm going to choose add existing. And I think we're going to call it this one. I think this was it. Yes, it is. There it is. Okay. So now we've got the chat on here. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we can see the chat. Sorry, the chat every so often just goes stupid on me, and it's like, whatever. All right. Okay, so that being said, know your resources, know whether they're adding or taking away from your life, and know what they're adding or taking away from your life. Your family, Brenda. These are the people in your life that are your family. Now, family doesn't necessarily mean people that you're blood with. This means some of them you're blood with, some of them you're not, some of them you have chosen to be bonded to and familicized with. Okay, I'm making up words now, I get it, but hey, these are the people that you need to sit with your feelings on. Okay, you need to make sure that they are affirming and holding your feelings, that you're sharing your feelings with them, and that they are sharing their feelings with you. Okay. Hey, Mimi. Oh my God, 15 million years since I've seen you, sweet pea. Glad to have you back on. But for you, Brenda, I would definitely say that you need to make sure those people you call family are the people who can sit with you in your emotional space, help you work through your emotions as you help them sit in their emotional space and help them work through their emotions. Having an emotional support from your family is the end all and be all. And if you're not opening up to people who are your family members, whether they are family by blood or family by choice, it doesn't matter. They're your family, and you need to be able to have them help you with your emotional balance as you help them with their emotional balance. Give and take, give and take, give and take. That's what it's all about, right? Then, of course, we look at your health. Health is Queen of Wands. I mean, this is like coming into your power, transformation, the beating shall continue until morale improves. It's like that sheer determination to get through. And I see that that is going to keep you happy and healthy as much as possible, that your determination is your manifestation, and that is going to be the mode in which you're going to operate in over the next year. Hey, Debbie. Okay. Then our next one here is your goals for the year. We have the judgment, and this is about releasing that which no longer serves. Honey, it's time for you to evaluate your goals. Which goals are yours, Brenda, and which are other people? Which ones are goals that actually matter to you, and which are goals that you just kind of like adopted because, well, isn't this what we're supposed to do here? Isn't this what we're supposed to be doing? Is, you know, these goals that these other people tell me I should be making these goals happen, and I don't necessarily buy it. Yeah, having a 40-hour-a-week job, you know, whatever. Is that the real goal? Having a job and a career, or is it having a job that fits me and fits my biorhythms, even if I'm working 50 hours a week or 30 hours a week, you know? What's my goal? What matters to me? And that's what this year is going to be about, is about goal evaluation for you. What actually matters to you, Brenda? Release the things which don't matter to you, and you will find yourself with the energy and the motivations that are necessary for you to accomplish what you want. Oh my God, far be it for you to decide what you want to do with your life. Right? Right? Go figure. Now, looking at our current quarter, which is second quarter, we have the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the World. I feel like you've already walked away from something in this quarter. This is a past tense thing that's coming up with the 8 of Cups. You have walked away from some old emotional dynamics, and you are looking forward towards your own prosperity, and you are setting up prosperity goals for yourself with this world here. The universe is working in harmony with abundance for you, and you have tons of possibilities because you've learned from where you've been before. So pat yourself on the back right now for that in this quarter. And remember, as you are walking away from the old shit, you're walking towards good new shit. Okay. Now, next quarter, which is going to be third quarter, latter part, you know, we have April, May, and June. We have here July, August, September. Okay. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. And this is where that family connection and having somebody that you can dump with and see eye to eye with is going to be really important, because you're going to be, things are going to be changing. The chapters of the lives. Okay. Hey, Diana, I got you. Your old chapters are coming to a complete close. And now your new chapter is beginning. And I don't know about you, but at least for me, change is hard, man. Change is hard. Change is not the easiest fucking thing in the world to deal with or to do. So we need somebody who can help us through this change in this transitional period. Because I will tell you, in this third quarter here, you're not going to see all the fruits of your effort. We're starting out here with the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to see, hey, progress. This is great. Celebrate the progress, but it ain't harvesting time. Okay? It ain't harvesting time. Just saying. It will not be harvesting time in third quarter. Fourth quarter, we're coming into the holidays, and I have here just like defense, and more defense. And what we have here is the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. This looks like a shitty time. I'm not gonna lie. The third quarter, or fourth quarter for you, holiday time this year, looks like you're going to have to set up some serious boundaries. And yeah, in setting those boundaries, some people are going to be like, well, you fucking changed. And you're going to have to be like, you know what? We're fucking supposed to. And I'm sorry, you can throw a goddamn motherfucking fit, but my boundaries are my boundaries. And you will win, but you're going to feel like, God dang, that was like, I feel like I went to war. I thought the holidays were supposed to be happy. The hell, that was a fucking war to stand my ground. But I promise you, if you do not stand your ground, you will fucking regret it later. Just saying. Oh, wow. Sounds wow, Catherine. Buying a house far away from the people who have been unkind to us. Good. You'll be moving in a few weeks around the time of your husband's surgery. Yeah, I kind of told you it was all going to be happening at once, I remember. So not surprising. But yeah, once you get through the holidays, the new year, way better. Okay, this is going to be finally some fucking peace from these fucking asshats in your fucking life, Brenda. All right, the Nine of Cups. If you build it, they will come. Remember this shit that we were starting to build here in the third quarter? Okay, first quarter, you're going to start seeing the results of that. All right, then we also have the Death and Rebirth card, followed by the Four of Swords, which is basically finally being able to set all this stuff aside and feel renewed and get the rest that you've been needing to get. It's like, you know, they're going to finally realize you mean what you mean. And so first quarter of next year, it's going to be like, okay, fine, we'll back off. Your life is your own. And that's a good thing. Now, your crystal here in the center, Brenda, is garnet. And I'm actually wearing a garnet today because, and I'm going to put it over here. This is my garnet that I'm wearing today on my necklace. Yes. So when we're looking at that, and let me go back to the desk cam here. When we're looking at this garnet here, this is about motivation. This is about keeping your roots, but also following your passions. Your goals matter, Brenda. Your goals and your passions matter. And whether somebody else fucking feels like you're doing the thing the way they think you should do it, or whether you're doing the thing the way you know you want to do it, you know what? Tough fucking shit. You're doing it your way. I did it my way, you know? So, yeah. That being said, I hope that helps and blesses you and gives you some understanding going forward. Let's do your money spell here in a second. Here we go. Looking into a tiny house. I thought you wanted to get on the road. Both are about the same as far as, you know, tiny house and stuff like that. But road does present more challenges because everything's got to batten down. All right. So for you, Brenda, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. So Brenda, I see this other question that you had here was, this girl at work seems to have it out for me. She just got hired. Will she continue to try to trigger me for no reason? Now, I'm going to leave off the no reason part in the intention for my questions because I'm sure she has a reason. The reasons are unknown. So will she continue to try to be the problem child? And oh, you found one that you can hook up to your vehicle and move it anywhere. Excellent. And there are 2 cards here. I feel 2 cards. Yes, there's a second card behind this one. Come on, separate. I want to see what the other card is. There we go. All right. So we have the 4 of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles here. So this person is basically dreaming of, like, there's a jealousy thing. They have dreams and goals, and for them, their way of setting the foundation for this is to kind of like they want to clear out the old and step into your place. Okay, so this person's literally trying to push your buttons to push you out so that they can walk in your benefit, walk in your place, walk in your shoes, and basically take over your life, your clientele, your awesomeness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is definitely going to be a thing that you are going to have to work through, of like, hey, you can find your own way without knocking other people down. And I see what you're doing, and what you're doing doesn't feel good to me. If you want to be lifted up, then let's work together, because if we lift each other up, we all fly higher. But I promise you, if you try to climb the ladder by stepping on people, that karma will catch up to you, whether it be from me or whether it be from somebody else. You've put it out into the universe, and I don't even need to see it to know that it's going to happen. Is this really where you want to go, or would you like, for us all to be higher? You know what I mean? Yes, you got to be above it, Diana. You're absolutely correct. All right, Brenda, so I hope that helps and blesses you there, my friend, and gives you the information you're looking for. Sorry you're dealing with a catty idiot, but unfortunately, this is, the mindset is that we have to put somebody else down in order to be lifted up. We even see that in politics these days with all the name calling and stuff. You know what? We don't need fucking name calling. Here's one name that we should be calling. You're an American. Okay? And as Americans, we need to be supporting other Americans. And as Americans, we need to be setting the democratic example for the world. And God knows I don't like the example we're setting right now, Cece, you're up, babe. What do you want your reading on? You're more than welcome, Brenda. Cece, you're up. Meanwhile, let's pull a couple of freebies while we are waiting for Cece to let us know what she would like her specialty reading on. Michael, for you, we have Judgment. Okay, and it says the universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. We need to release the things which no longer serve and exercise good judgment. Full Spirit Insight, CC, any particular subject? Becca, let's see what we have for you. Did you have a question or a subject that you wanted insight on? Becca, for you, we have the Five of Swords, and it says, sometimes I go about pitying myself, and all the time I am being carried on great winds across the sky. It's so easy to get caught up in ourselves in our own little world, and like, oh, woe is me, sackcloth and ashes, pull the hair out, Poor me, my life sucks. But realize, wait a second, maybe I'm not the most thrilled person in the world with how things are going. But I have both my legs. I have a best friend that does not. I have my mental facilities and can function in a day-to-day life. I have friends who do not and who require constant care and can't do basic skills for themselves. I have the ability to go out and make money, even if I don't have all the money that I need and I'm worried about my bills like the rest of us are right now. I can get out and I can hustle and I can make more money. And I can apply for a job. I can get a job. I could, continue to work, do extra lives, do extra things to draw people in and provide value to them while I provide paying for things for my family. That sort of thing. So, okay, Cece, I got you, girl. So, yeah, we don't realize sometimes that even though we're feeling sorry for ourselves, our paths in many cases are way better than a lot of other people's are. And when we see that we're okay and other people are worse off than we are, then maybe we should put our hand out and say, come, let me help you up. And then let's work together to climb this mountain instead of trying to struggle all individually and laughing at each other when, ha, you fell. Nah. No. When we lift each other up, we all fly higher. When we work together as a team, we are stronger together. And that's what we have to remember, folks. We must remember this. It is critical. Well, then say no and see what happens, Michael. Got to use better judgment, buddy. Release the things which no longer serve. Release the things which no longer serve. And if all somebody's doing is draining you, then it's time. Let it go. Okay? You're going to be the best judge of that, and you're going to need to use your best judgment in faith. All right. So Cece, let's see what's going on with your energy, what your guides want to say. Do a full spirit insight. We're going to switch over to our desk cam here so we can put the keyboard out the way and take a good deep look at this shit. All right. Good hard look. What's going on with your energy? You met a woman named Rachel. Nice. Michael, I think you should meet a man named Michael. I think you should recognize and be okay with being just you. And then when you can be complete, then you have more to offer to these gals besides just being the Bank of Michael. This God knows you do not have a whole lot of money to be the Bank of Michael with, right? Okay, so what do we have here for you? Cece, we have the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Hangman, Three of Cups, and the Star. These are the things that are going on in the scene and mundane / physical, visible level. Then we have underneath you the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands. All one on the bottom here. Well, let's look at the mundane. Let's look at the top here first, okay? First of all, the Eight of Wands. Things are moving very forward, whether you want it to or not. Things are moving rapidly ahead, whether you think that's cool or not. And there ain't nothing you're going to do to stop it. Life, the universe, and everything is moving on. Whether you're participating in it or not, it's just, deal with it kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But how can you deal with it? How are you supposed to deal with it? And that's where the Hierophant comes in. What are you doing for your daily spiritual practice right now, Cece? I know you and I have talked recently about making sure you're doing your grounding, centering, and shielding every day. And what are you not doing every day? Yeah, that's right, bitch. Your guides are ratting you out because you're not doing it. Let me tell you. When I was not doing my grounding, centering, and shielding, my coven, my high priestess, and my priest were both telling me constantly, grounding, centering, shielding, grounding, centering, shielding. And I am a dumbass teenager at that point, 14, 15 years old. And I'm like, grounding, centering, shielding. I'm fine without grounding and centering and shielding constantly, right? And what happened when I was 16? I got so overwhelmed with all the crazy bullshit and teenage hormones and my empathic ability and yada, 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 that I just I was up to here. I was drowning emotionally and I took a whole goddamn bottle of Tylenol, extra strength. Fully expecting not to wake up the next day. Guess what I did? I woke up the next day. Hell of a hang. Oh my God. Okay. And, happy Memorial Day to you as well, Becca. Good night. But doing that spiritual practice, grounding, centering, and shielding, and yes, it's hard in the psych ward and in busy, noisy environments and stuff like that. But as you go along and you stay in your mindfulness and you stay in your grounding, centering, and shielding, it will help you so much. Because after my suicide attempt, I really focused on, okay, I'm going to consciously ground, center, and shield. When I get dysregulated, I'm going to stop and I'm going to ground, center, and shield. Now, back then, we didn't talk about mindfulness practice so much. We talked about being fully in the present, being fully in the now, but mindfulness was not something we would talk about as far as mindfulness is a common household word now. And everybody, you say mindfulness back then, they're like, yeah, my mind is full. Full of shit, maybe, but it's full. And yeah, being mindful. Yeah, my mind is full, but I have capacity for more. No, I'm talking about being fully present in the moment. Okay, that was just new age shit back then, But those of us who are old school about being fully present in the moment, we were talking about that sort of thing, But Let me go back to our reading here. So here, the Hierophant is about that daily spiritual practice, okay? The Hangman is about getting outside of your own head. You have absolutely, Cece, got to get out of your own head. If you catch yourself going down rabbit holes, stop and evaluate your thinking and your thought process. This is so fucking important, okay? That when you are going down a negative or a remuneration thought process, to stop, wait a minute, and reframe and decide, choose mindfully, choose thoughtfully what it is that you want your little brain running like a rabbit or running like a hamster in a hamster wheel on, because your hamster wheel is going to go. Your hamster is going to run on the goddamn hamster wheel no matter what you do. So you can choose the rickety wire squeak, 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 squeak rack, that wheel that's going to drive you absolutely crazy. Or you can choose to the uber super ultra deluxe model that has carpeting and claw holds for and with a WD-40 and perfect bearings so that the runs feel smooth, and memory foam and gel on for the little hamster paws of your brain. So as your brain is running and running, it's going, such a lovely gliding run. I like this. This feels good. Or the squeak, 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 squeak of the wire hamster wheel that me tornado buzzies. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. All right, which hamster wheel you want your hamster brain running on? Seriously. Okay. And Cece, you say, I need to focus on this as well. I did the same thing with Seroquel until just recently. Thought the emotions would never stop, and now I just feel empty, which sucks even more. I get it. You also, this is part of the daily spiritual practice, releasing that which no longer serves, getting out of your own head, okay, shaking loose and stuff like that. Now, how's the best way to get out of your own head? Oh my God, the Three of Cups. That might just be accountability. All right, if you need some group therapy, all right, group therapy, yeah, okay. Accountability partners, people to talk to, shadow work group, the mentorship circle, whatever you need, communicate and get out your own goddamn head. You need others that are going to hold your feet to the fire accountable, okay? And your delusions had you thinking that you had no spiritual guides left. Well, you know what? If you had accountability, then you'd have some people who would tell you, honey, you're being delulu again. Okay, let's kind of look at this. Who has a spirit guide? Everybody has a spirit guide. You got a spirit, you got a spirit guide. Okay, why? Because your spirit guide is actually your higher self. If you have a self, you have a higher self. Therefore, you have a spirit guide. You're just disconnected from them at the moment. That's all. Okay, and when you have that accountability, when you have that okay, bestie, let's talk kind of person, then it can help you from going down bad Seroquel or Tylenol rabbit holes where you wake up the next day and, Jesus, why am I not dead? You know, because we want, you know, let me tell you something about this. Those of us who are failed suicide attempts, okay, here's what I've learned. Sometimes the universe says fucking no. You're not allowed to kill yourself. So all your goddamn attempts to kill yourself are going to wind up in failed attempts with you somehow having to heal and come back and bounce back from it. The crazier the attempt, like let's say you drive your car off the edge, you know, of a cliff and fully expect that 200 drop fall is going to kill you, you know, well, you're not dead. You're just, you know, paying for the rest of your life and you lost your legs. And you might be paralyzed from the waist down, but you're still functional enough to fulfill your purpose. So get out there and live. It's going to be a hell of a lot harder without your bottom half. But hey, you're alive. Go live. Yeah, trust me. I learned my lesson after, you know, third time's a charm. And I learned that lesson. The universe ain't going to let me out. It's not letting me out. So I might as well not fuck myself up more in extra stupid attempts. Okay? Now, the star. Okay? And no, honey, your higher self doesn't love to disconnect from you. You love to disconnect from your higher self. You're the one doing it. They're not disconnecting or connecting. You're disconnecting and connecting. They are the constant. You are the ones that are like, no, I got this. I don't need you. Even though you're like, hey, I need you. I can't reach you. At the same point, you're not open to it. So you're blocking the communication channel. So when that happens, let me know and I'll help you. Okay? But it's about opening up yourself, you know? Catherine says, wish my higher self would all align at one time. My chakras are going nuts, and with my dog dying, I was like, you know what? These things are not your higher self's responsibility. Your higher self is not here to sit there and micromanage your goddamn life. Your higher self is there to, when you pick up the phone, they give you a clue. They give you a help. They give you a little guidance, but they're not going to make your choices for you. If you want to say fuck off, they'll be like, okay, I'll be here when you're waiting. I'll be here when you're ready. Okay, if you're going to say, I need some help aligning my chakras, they're going to be like, hey, I'm not going to do it for you, but you know that block that you have with your family and your foundational fears, that's keeping you blocked in your root chakra. You should work through that. It's not your higher self's fault, CC, Catherine. Okay, your higher self is just there holding information. They're a librarian. It's your responsibility to go to the goddamn library and check out the book and then follow the instructions in the book. All right? Your librarian is not responsible for coming into your home and tutoring you. If you want tutorage, you go to the library, you make an appointment, and you have a tutor there to help you because you made an appointment with the tutor at the library. They are there at the library with resources. It's up to you to go and choose the resources you want to utilize. This is how it works. They're not disconnecting. The library's still there. The library's been there the whole fucking time. You just quit going, you know? And maybe you have fines you need to pay and you're scared to go into the library and pay those goddamn fines. But you know what? I promise you, if you go in and give them your sob story and say, hey, I just really want to utilize the library properly this time. Can you help me? They might just forgive your fines. But you don't know unless you go in and ask, right? So, hey, take care of your librarian. Go see your librarian, aka your spirit guide. Your spirit guide is not there to do it all for you. They're just there to guide, it's in the name, guide you, tutor you into how to do it for your goddamn self. Sorry, not sorry. All right, now our final card here, Cece, is the star, which basically means that you have got to learn how to shine. You've got to learn how to keep your compass pointed north and learn how to follow that star home and learn how to shine for yourself. Okay? Now remember, wands are about fire is about transformation. First of all, 4 of wands, you need to know what you really want in your life. 2 of wands, you need to step back and observe for a little while before making a choice. And then 6 of wands, you will fucking conquer this. You will get there, CC. You will get there. It's just going to take some time. And oh my God, yeah, work, effort on your part, for sure. Catherine, I would recommend the Catherine and Cece both. I would recommend the shadow work group for you guys, the Sacred Shadow Healing group. I have working on the complex PTSD unit right now. We're 3 units deep into that, but there's lots of really great guides there for you. You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure, and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready. The group itself is $20 a month, and it's a self-paced. It doesn't come with free readings. It doesn't come with anything but the shadow healing group. That's it. But that's a lot. And so I just wanted to make it very inexpensive, very helpful, and a good resource for everybody. So yeah, it's pretty darn good. I'll play a little video for you guys in a little while that's about the complex PTSD part of healing. And you guys can learn a little bit from that. Meanwhile, Maria, you're going to be up next, so let me know what you would like your reading on. We are going to take a quick... Oh, yeah. First of all, Cece, for you. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. So we're going to take a little break, and Maria, let me know what you would like your reading on next. I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple, making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic. Alrighty, so Maria says, I have a work-related opportunity that requires some short-term changes. I'm hesitant, but I'm not sure if it's self-sabotage. Well, I think that is an excellent question, so let's get some spirit insight into that and see where it's going. So, first of all, I see that there's been a lot of competition for this opportunity. That there was actually, and you kind of gotten to the point where these two do not want to separate, so I don't know why. Death and the Four Swords are constantly wanting to come together, but there you go. That's okay, you're good, girl. But basically, starting off, it looks like there was a lot of people fighting with it, and I see that part of you was just like, okay, I'm going to jump in. I don't know everything, but this apparently seems like it's going to be a good thing, so I'm going to jump in. However, you do have some past experiences here. The Six of Cups is pulling up that you have learned from past mistakes. Your misgivings from this, Maria, are because of you've learned from the past. And here with this Page of Cups, and this particular Page of Cups, you see that kind of like the repeat of the film, where the film's not quite up. You have the top part of this, and then the bottom part of this beat, like it's somehow on a loop with this particular Page of Cups. And then we have the Death and the Four of Swords, that eventually you're going to say, fuck this shit, and pull away from it. None of which is saying that this is going to be ultimately something that's really good for you. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords are both two very negative cards. The Ten of Swords is about the backstabbing and like betrayal, where the Three of Swords is about just pain and just like ugh. And then the Nine of Pentacles to end it up is about the ultimate independent woman. I did it my way. Honestly, I don't think you're self-sabotaging. I think your intuition is telling you this is not cool. This is not okay. It looked like it would be a really cool opportunity, but there's some shit that is not being seen. I got you, Jen. There's some shit that's not being seen. There's some elements to this which are not okay. And you need to be paying attention to that. Follow your intuition. This is not self-sabotage. This is your intuition saying you fucking know better. And the red flags are flying. Okay, so I am here to tell you, danger, Will Robinson, danger. Okay, we got some flags. So Maria, the alarm is on this. The klaxon has rung. The alarm has been sounded. Up to you. Are you going into the burning building or are you escaping it? Okay. Hi, Kim Kim. How are you? All right. So, that being said, Diana, what do you want your reading on, sweetheart? Maria, let's see your money spell here. So, Maria, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, a free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. By the way, if you guys haven't shared, be sure to share, because those people who are on the free list get entered into the drawing for tonight too.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general 1-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
All right, Matt, putting you on the free list. There you go. Diana, where you at? Diana, what'd you want your reading on? Diana. All right, we'll pull a few freebies and hopefully maybe Diana will pop back up. She just said, I'm here, and now she's not. Okay. So, either that or I'm on a massive, bigger delay than I thought. Blessed and highly favored for you, we have the Queen of Wands, and it says the greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. This is claiming your power. This is claiming your personal power. Diana, what did you want your readings on? Reading or readings. I know you mentioned the mentorship. I'm just not sure what you want. So yeah, take your time, babe. I'll just go through some freebies until you're ready. Kristen Matthew, for you, we have the 2 of Pentacles. And it says happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. All right, Kristen, I know you've got a lot of things going on, but if you can do a couple of things that you can actually tangibly look and say, hey, I accomplished this shit, then you're in a good space. Natty, I see you're down for your mentorship. What did you want your reading on, my dear? Or did you want the spell? Or I think you've already done the spell. But what did you want for your mentorship tonight, Natty? Meanwhile, for you, we have the Seven of Wands, which is life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. I'm being told that you need to learn to bluff a little bit, okay? To protect what you need to, bluff, bluster, do whatever you need to protect your peace, okay? Yes, you wanted to get the spell and read combo, but you donated more than just that for the spell and reading combo. So did you also have a question as well? Yes. Okay. I wanted guidance on the instructional design job I interviewed for. Okay, you got it. Okie dokie. So we'll do that here. Natty, you're going to have to let me know what you want your mentorship on. We'll do that after Diana. Meanwhile, Diana, in your own words, please, ma'am, let me know what you would like to release the flow of your abundance. You want to unblock the flow of your abundance, you know? Specialty reading for your mentorship. Specialty readings are 20. Mentorship readings are 3-card readings. So you want the 3-card reading for your mentorship, then yes, you let me know your question. You want the spell for your mentorship, then yes, you can have the signature spell. So it's that those are the options. It is a 3-card reading with your question, or to get the spell, the current spell. And Kim, you can get a card for any donation amount. Traditional donations are $5 for 1 to 2 cards, $10 for 3 cards, $15 for 5 cards, and of course $20 for any of the specialty readings listed to the right of your screen. The extra special ones are down below. Mediumship is $35. Ask before finding out if it's available tonight. And the channel divine message is $30. And also ask before to see if I can channel your particular divinity. Your fear, what? What you need to say and what you need to affirm is that you are ready to release and unblock the flow of your abundance. In your own words, somehow state that you are willing to unblock the flow of your abundance. I think you said my fear is in something you want to release, and I get that, but we're not doing that. We're unblocking the flow of your abundance. So if anybody wants to know what our current signature spell and reading is, it's this.
Sometimes abundance doesn't stop flowing because you're unworthy. It stops because something within you was wounded, blocked, and never had a safe space to release. Flame in the flow. Unblocking Abundance is my newest signature spell, crafted under the flower moon. A moon of blooming, of emotional cleansing, of letting go so that something richer can rise. This ritual washes away pain and calls in prosperity with every stir and flicker of the flame. It's meant to open the way, because as the world blooms again, so should you. To go deeper, I've created Ripples of Light, a reading to clear and call in wealth, a 3-card reading that shows you what must be released, what is returning, and how to keep the flow open once it arrives. Both are available for $13 or the combination for $21. This is a limited offering only until the next new moon. Join me live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I offer free 1-card readings and Reiki, plus giveaways during every show.
So yes, Diana has stated she is ready to unblock the flow of her abundance. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in the flame and the flow, in blocking abundance for my sister and friend, the Assassin Queen, Diana. Calendula for joy and bright gold days. Rose for love that softly stays. Cinnamon that sparks what's meant to be. And silver light to set them free. By the flame of this moon, I cast away pain. By petal and spice, I welcome the gain to the one for whom this blessing is cast. May all old hurt be cleansed at last. Let abundance bloom, flowers moon grace, the clearing continue through time and space. As candlelight glow, their burdens release. Their heart unfolds, Diana's soul finds peace. Blessings bloom, her pain once grew, and all she seeks now flows on through. The waters swirl, the flame held tight, clearing the way for wealth and light. The free will to all, and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Whew. Wow, that sounds great. That feels great. How'd that feel to you? Kasum Katkar. If you would like to donate, you may ask a question. Otherwise, you can like, subscribe, and share. And get a free General 1 card, and that's fine, Kim. Whatever you do is good enough, sweetheart. It's not a problem. There is no judgment here, just appreciation. So yes, I will let you know your question. Yeah, wow, right? It's a powerful ass spell, isn't it, Diana? This is, for those who don't realize, the water that's in here is rainwater I collected on Beltane. We have calendula, as the spell mentions. Calendula for joy and bright gold days. Rose petals for love. We have cinnamon in here. We have silver mica in here. So, Becky Brooks, welcome. I'm not familiar with you. You said I'm here, so welcome. Oh, you're replying to Catherine. So welcome, Becky. If you guys would like to get on the free list, by the way, here's how. And then Diana will do your reading right after this.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free General 1 card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
Annalise, do you ever watch Torin Wolf's reels on Facebook? He is the 16-year-old autistic. His mom is also an adult ADHD individual. I love watching him. He's got ARFID, which is avoidant restrictive food disorder. And somebody gave him a matcha tea, a matcha drink with a sweet cold foam on it. And his description was of the matcha cold foam. He was like, oh yeah, this is like, the foam is like shockingly sweet and amazing and so good. And oh my God, and this is amazing. And let me get down to the green part. This tastes like ass. This is like the ultimate betrayal. This is like, it starts off so good and then the ultimate betrayal. And I'm like, oh man, the poor kid doesn't like matcha. Matcha's awesome. So I can't wait to have some matcha tomorrow. Matcha. Ooh, yeah, buddy. All right. So Diane, what is the flow? What's blocking your flow? And we have here the 8 of Cups. And this is some heavy emotions, past emotions, heavy emotional things. And I feel like in this case, it's almost an emotional entitlement of, I've been through so much, I deserve a fucking break. And that feeling like that somehow you are owed anything on an emotional level because of all the shit you've been through does not negate all the shit you've been through, but it's not something that you're necessarily owed. Does that make sense? So releasing that feeling of like, hey, I'm due, fucking bring it. We'll let that go. We'll let the emotions go and move through with the Eight of Cups and letting the past go so that you can just be fully present in the now and walk towards the future. Michael, matcha is a green powder that makes some beautiful creamy kind of green tea style drinks, I guess you could say, but it's not really green tea, it's matcha. God, how do you describe matcha? But it's really, really good. I love it. But just that kid's description of it was great. All right, now, what does the abundance look like once you're in the flow? And here we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is that creative problem solving, that ability to really think things through. So when you're like letting go of all these old emotions, Diana, you're going to be really able to see to the other side, to think things through and get to the other side without any problems. I mean, really, you're the assassin queen. And if you can think it through, you can do it. You can think it, you can do it. And because you're that determined bitch that's going to do it. And that's one of the things I love about you. You don't quit. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't nothing going to keep you down. Diana gets knocked down, but she gets up again. Because ain't nothing going to keep her down. Because she's the assassin queen. Ain't nothing going to keep her down. She gets knocked down, but she gets up again. Ain't nothing going to keep her down. Yeah. Hey. Videoing the night away, playing with AI play. Yeah, okay, so that's my version of your song now, Diana. So yes. But you're critically thinking, but the thinking process gets mucked up with the emotional compromisation. Just saying. Hey, Jeff, you too. How you doing, sweetheart? Now, how do you stay in the flow? And we have the Empress, which is, she is walk softly and carry a big stick. She is walking softly with intention. She is the Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the sun be ever at your face. May the wind be always at your back and bring you peace. What do we mean by that? That means that when you have set your path and you are walking it softly and slowly with intention, then things will set themselves into place. However, if you try to go sprint mode, you're going to be way ahead of the game and the universe is struggling to catch up with you and you're wondering, why am I slogging through the jungle? Why do I have to try to machete my way through instead of having a goddamn path open for me? Well, that's because if you had walked softly, the path would open before you. But because you're trying to push your context and push on ahead and push, then your universe is like, okay, fine, you can push, but you know, we haven't had a chance to go and clear the path for you yet. So sorry if it's not all there yet for you, you know? Thank you, Catherine, but looks aren't everything. Hee hee. Jeff, I still want to have you come on the show at some point, buddy. I think that would be great for my radio show. All right, so hopefully that helps and blesses you. Now, you wanted, Diana, some, your question was, let me go up here. You want guidance on the instructional design job you interviewed for. Did you have a specific question or just general guidance? Yeah, I know. It's really hard to just accept happening when it's happening because I, like you, am a strong alpha bitch. And it's like, I want what I want, when I want it, how I want it. And God damn it, if I'm going to accept anything less than what I want, when I want, how I want. And the universe is like, that's cute. Let us know how that works out for you. And I'm like, I want it. And they're like, okay, here you go. God damn it, I didn't want it like that. You wanted it before it was ready. We weren't done making it. And you said you wanted it, so we've honored you. You're going to have to finish it if you want it completed. You mean if I had just been fucking patient, you'd have finished it and it would have been perfect just the way it was and I wouldn't have to go through all this hassle? Should have had a V8. That's how it works, you know? Sometimes it is what it is. All right, so you want just general guidance, my dear? guidance on whether or not they like me, and if I'll be happy there, and if I accept it in spite of the difference in payment. I missed you too, Catherine, and I hope you're not going to be a fucking stranger. All right, so let's start off with that. Let me go over to the dust cam here because we've got several different things. So let's start off with a 3 card. When did I tell Wolf that I wanted him? Our first date. Towards the end of our first date, we ended up talking for like 6 hours, I guess. And it's like, I like you and I want to see where this goes. That's how I did it. When I told him I loved him was not until he was ready for it. But I told him I was ready to say the L word about 2-3 months in. And then he told me when he was ready to respond with it. Let me move the bowl out of the way here. So yeah. All right. So do they like you? Let's pull 3 cards on there. We have they feel like, I'm going to say overall, yes. However, they feel like you're slightly on the abrasive side, but you have a lot of potential to you. So they like you as far as the work and stuff like that, but they feel for some reason emotionally you have the weight of the world on your shoulders and that you're kind of emotionally unapproachable. Okay. But they feel like you can do the work and that you will absolutely thrive and shine with what they're doing. So the second part is, if you'll be happy there. Okay. We have the Moon, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. And it's like your mind will definitely be happy there. You'll feel like you're actually doing things. You'll feel like you're actually accomplishing things. You'll feel like you're kind of coming into your power and able to find a better work-life balance. Okay. My YouTube is right here. So you'll definitely have that better work-life balance. Now, do you go into this job? I'm going to leave the YouTube up while I'm pulling the cards. But yeah. So you can just search Lady Shiya on YouTube and it'll come up as well, Catherine. But yeah, that's what it is. And I'm glad you're going to start coming back more often. We have the King. We have King of Swords. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariot. I definitely see that with this King of Swords. Well, let me take this YouTube off. King of Swords definitely says that, this is a good idea. This is a kind of a growth place, a decent idea. The 3 of Pentacles is that it's going to put you in connections and growth, but you will end up ultimately moving on from it and going your own way, Diana. So should you accept it? To me, this feels like, an intellectual win for you, and that it will lead you into some great connections. So if you decide to accept it, it is not going to be a forever thing. It will be a transitional point thing, but it's still a good thing. Does that make sense? All right, so Diana, let's do your money spell here. Here we go. Diana, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. That explains why it seems to be very fulfilling for you on an intellectual level. And that's a positive thing for you because you have been really... You're an ocean and you've been hanging out with puddles and ponds. So, yeah. Intellectually, though, you'll thrive. Absolutely. All right. Well, the like and share is what's important. The subscribed is fine, but the like and share is what gets my algorithms going, and so that's what's required each time. So Becky, I got you down. All right, Kim, what would you like? I hope they do too. I know that you've really been seeking a place that will challenge you and grow you, and I feel like this is a good place for that, for the challenge and the growth. Excuse me. My goodness. All right. Oh, she was sending me pictures. Ooh. Look at the pretty artwork. What is all that? Pretty art. Pretty art. All right. So Kim, what question did you have, my dear? Meanwhile, Natty, you want a general of how the weekend's going to happen for you? For your mentorship. So let's see what the weekend looks like coming ahead. Why do I get the feeling that you're going to be forced to interact with? Oh God, yes, you're going to be forced to interact with some family. Why? But you know what? The Nine of Cups, if you build it, they will come. And then the King of Wands, which is about passively setting your goals and passively sitting back. Okay, so this is basically in dealing with people this weekend, they're going to come up with the same old shit. No difference. This is like what you've come to expect from the people you're going to be forced to interact with over the course of the weekend is going to be the same old, okay? No new, nothing new under the sun. But at the same point, you can set the tone that you want. As you set the tone of it, they will come. You set a positive outcome, positive kind of thing, then they will join you in that positive outlook. And the King of Wands is just quietly like, hey, I got my goals. I'm making it happen. You don't need to shout it to the mountaintops. He's got his staff of rule, but he's also casual. He's got his hand in his pocket. He's like, you know what? I got this. Don't worry about it. Okay? I'm not going to sit out here and I'm not going to nun ya, but I'm not going to share the whole anything. I'm just like, hey, it's cool. I got this. Okay? So that's how best to get through this weekend. All in all, it doesn't feel bad. It's just, you're just going to have to deal with the same old, my friend. Same old shit, different day. Same family. Kim, will I get close to someone this year that could possibly be more than a friendship? Let's see. By this year, I'm assuming calendar year. And the answer is a definitive 6 of Wands. You will conquer that. Which means this is not going to be the first person or even the second person, whatever, that you're going to instantly jump to. My favorite joke, and it's one of those stereotypical jokes, but it's a stereotypical joke that comes true. How can you tell if a lesbian couple is on their second date? Somebody's driving the U-Haul. Because you get this whole thing of like, you're so wanting connection that once you find that connection, even though you're still in honeymoon phase, it's like you just want to live and dive straight into the fucking deep end. Do not do it. No lesbians on the second date. No driving the U-Haul right off the bat. You allow things to grow because I'm seeing, Kim, that you are highly susceptible to narcissistic influences and you need to not be. Okay? So you will conquer this. Yes, you will get close to somebody that this year where things could potentially go into a positive long-term dynamic. But don't just jump on the first person with the U-Haul that comes along. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be discerning. Don't let your desperation lead you down paths that are no bueno. Does that make sense? All right, Kim, let's do your money spell. Hopefully that helps and blesses you. So Kim, for you. Money, unto thee. Abundant wealth, 3 times 3. The free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I like it. I like it very much. It's pretty. I didn't really get a chance to. Yeah, no U-Haul, Kim. Good. You know? And the lesbians on the second date is a joke because, you know what? It holds so true because it's like, we're looking for that connection so hard that when we find it, we just want to grab onto it and we want to smother the living shit out of it. No U-Hauls. No U-Hauls. Not even a Penske truck. No movers, no nothing right off the bat. 6 months before you even consider that for you, because you are vulnerable to narcissists. And my guides are just absolutely chomping at the bit to tell me you are vulnerable to narcissists and you have to be careful on this, okay? All right, CC Bear, let's see what we have for your freebie. We're going to do some more freebies here. Actually, before we get into the rest of our freebies, I would like to talk to you guys about my mentorship program. And it'd be helpful if I hit the right fucking button, like this one. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. All right, so CC, for you, we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here, and I'm just going to put my special up right now. Hold on, let me take this off. And I'm going to tell you guys a last call. If you want to donate, you need to do it now. This is tonight's special. Tonight is the last night for the special that's on the screen. Last night for it. All right, so CC, Nine of Wands for you, and it says, in times of stress, be bold and valiant. Okay, yeah, you've been under a lot of stress. The things that you've been doing, stressful. Get it. Okay, but you need to be bold and valiant. Jarek, tell me what you want your mentorship on, Sweet Pea. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and do your freebie. Jarek, for you, we have the Fool, and it says, you must live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave and find your eternity in each moment. You're not, you got to be in the here and now. You got to be fully mindful, fully present, and just jump in and do the things that you're feeling directed to do. Okay. Catherine Shepard, for you, we have, the Strength card, and it says, she knows not her own strength that has not met adversity. All these things you've been through have made you fucking strong, Catherine. Fucking strong, okay? So remember, you can handle this even if it feels kind of shitty and you don't want to handle it. You can handle this. Oh, your boob tube froze. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Junior. How are you? How's life in Ghana? What's going on over there these days? Like politically and stuff. Are you guys okay? What's happening in Ghana? There, we've heard a lot of things, and Africa's an awfully big continent. It's like, 4 or 5 times larger than America is. So, because, South Africa's having some issues. Well, what's Ghana going through right now? What's going on with y'all? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know without the news involved. Maria DeMarquez. See what we have for you. Jarek, what do you want your mentorship on tonight, Sweet Pea? Maria DeMarquez, for you, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and it says, riches are not from an abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. Remember, the Queen of Pentacles is about finding out and knowing who you are and living your truth out loud. So don't forget, Maria, that who you are is enough. It's good enough. You're smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. And if they don't, well, then fuck them. You're safe? Good. How's the economics there, Junior? Diana, for you, we have the Emperor. It says, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is basically set your fucking goals. You're in charge of your life. You are the Empress. You are the Assassin Queen. Okay? All right, Jen. I will put you on the list for that, for a 3 card. So that brings your balance down. So, Jen, 3 card. All right, I put you down. Floods over some part of the capital city. Wow. Well, I pray you continue to stay safe, my dear Junior. But yeah, Diana, you got this. With the Emperor, you're in charge. You make it happen. You make what you need to happen. Shira! Is Leo still with you, sweetheart? Shira, for you, we have the Knight of Swords, and it says to dare is to lose one's footing momentarily, but not to dare is to lose oneself. Sometimes you just got to take the risk, babe. You just got to take the risk. Okay? So, is Leo still with you, Shira? Let's do a card for Leo. My Leo, Nima loves you. Leo, for you, we have the world, and it says all the Adam. You know who Adam was? He's the Bible's first man, and he had the whole world. The whole world belonged to him. He was allowed to name all the animals, okay? And all that Caesar could, and Caesar was the conqueror of the Roman Empire, and he could do an awful lot because he had the whole might of the Roman Empire behind him. All that Adam had and all that Caesar could, you have, and you can do, which basically, Leo, means that you have the potential of the whole wide world. You can do anything you set your mind to. So build, therefore, your own world. Okay, Leo, you're enough. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And you have so much that you can do, Leo. And you may not feel like it right now. You may feel like you're just little and you're helpless and you're a kid and the adults have all the power and the adults have all the control. But you know what? If you learn well, if you learn what you can learn and learn that the things that you can't do don't stop you from doing the things you can. You can go any direction that you want to go, that feels comfortable, that matches up with you. You have so much potential, Leo. Okay? Gammy Nima loves you and knows how much you can do because you're special and you're awesome. Okay? So, yeah, you're welcome in this space, Mr. Leo, because I love you. Jarek has a valid fucking question. When am I going to catch a break? It feels like one thing after another. I rebuke that statement all the way, by the way. I get that. It does feel that way. And you know what? It's valid. You don't have to turn around and apologize for saying, hey, it feels this way and I need to catch a goddamn break. Okay, so here we have, first of all, the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and then coming into the Hermit. You need to get an overview. You're too close to things. You need to step back, let other people handle their shit for a little while. Okay? Focus in on your shit. Focus in on finding your zen, your calm. Take a step back. Be on the outside looking out. Be on the inside looking out. Chill. Sit up on the cliff. Observe for a little while. Don't try to put your fingers in so many pies. Don't try to do everything. Don't try to be everything for everyone. Let people handle their own shit for a little bit. And you focus in on, let me get a breather. Get a breather first, then you'll catch a break. Okay? Take a breather. Aw, I love my Leo. I love my Leo so much. Someday, Nima's gonna find you and give you a big ass hug. I need a Leo hug in person someday. And it'll happen someday. Okay? I love my last unicorn journal too. Yeah, he kind of knows about Adam. Adam's a nice little myth and a story, you know, but he had everything. And Caesar, he was the conqueror, and they named him emperor, the first emperor of Rome, because he got out there and he wouldn't let anything stop him. You have that potential, kiddo. You really do. All right. Where are we at? So, Amy Ross. Well, you know what? We've got 19 people on the list, so let's, hey, Siri, give me a number from 1 to 19. Let's see who our first winner is. Number 3. Blessed and highly favored. Are you still here? Blessed and highly favored. Let me know if you're here. You are our first winner tonight. So, blessed and highly favored. If you're here, you just want a reading. Alrighty. So, yes, Junior, you are on the list, my friend. Don't you hate it when shit doesn't behave the way it's supposed to behave? I do. Like my camera right now that's decided that I need to be out of focus and blurry. Ooh. Yes, your television set has, there we go, has returned to normal. We now return to our current dimension. All right. So blessed and highly favored. Are you here for your 3 card? Amy Ross, let's see what your freebie is. We have for you the 6 of Cups, Amy Ross, and it says God gave us memory so that we might have roses in December. This is a nostalgia card. Hey, remember the past is the past. The future is not something, you're not trying to bring the past in the future, but you can use the past to say, I want a future based on this past. But use your memory to remember your past and look forward to your future to create the future you want to have. Cindy Edgar, my fellow high priestess lady. Here you go, my darling, Lady Cindy. So, Lady Cindy, for you, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Don't know why you don't use the title Lady, because that is the actual title given to a high priestess. So, Lady Cindy, for you, we have the Page of Pentacles. The first step towards philosophy is incredulity, which is basically what you've been doing. You need to show people and bring them to the point of incredulity in order to make them think so that they get out of their shit. Okay? All right, good night, Jarek. Sleep well. Sending you much healing, my friend. Double pneumonia. Motherfucker. Jennifer Scott Green, for you, we have the 5 of Cups. And it says, better by far that you should forget and smile than that you should remember and be sad. Stop dwelling on the negatives and start looking at the things that are going right in your life. It's not that you don't want to forget, that you want to forget about the negatives, but if you dwell on it, you're going to manifest more of it. If you start looking for the things that make you happy, then you're also going to manifest more of that too. Okay? Meh, for you, we have the 2 of Wands, and it says the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. So maybe you should be going less meh and going more yeah. Okay? Just decide where you're at. Not acceptable. Gotta change this shit. Saying. Okay. Annalise, I'm glad that everything went really well for you at your event. I was thinking of you. I felt the nervousness, and I'm just like, I'm going to send good vibes and love and good energy for that event. You know? Well, we're coming up to her in just a second, Catherine. So hopefully, Becky, are you still here with us? Because you're right after Anna. So, Annalise, we have for you the 8 of Pentacles, which is the keep that nose to that grindstone. It says, until you try, you don't know what you can do. 8 of Pentacles is like the affirmation from the universe. You're on the right path. Nose to the wheel, girl. Keep going. You're doing the good things. You're doing the right things. Blessed be, Lady Cindy. Meanwhile, Becky Brooks. 2 of Cups. 2 hearts that beat as one. Says, I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. The 2 of Cups talks about having that safe space for somebody who can look at eye to eye and share those, the bestie energy, share the ups, share the downs, and just be completely unmasking, completely yourself. This is what's going to lift you up. You got to stop holding it all in. You got to stop with the hyper independence. Find one person or a group of people where you can completely unmask and be yourself. This is how you're going to grow. This is how you're going to get through this. Is no woman is an island unto herself. All right? Find that accountability partner and somebody you can really talk to and open up and share with, because that's going to get you through to the other side. Nothing else. Doing it on your own ain't going to work. Okay? Junior, for you, Queen of Cups for you, we have blessed is the influence of one true loving human on another. And for you, Junior, I'm seeing that you are meant to be a healer in your community. You're meant to be a light in your community. So open up and let that light shine. Jen, what do you want your 3 card on? Meanwhile, apparently our winner is not here, so we're going to do it again. I want a number from 1 to 19 from Siri. And she chose 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Annalise, you win the 3 card. What do you want your 3 card reading on, sweetheart? You're welcome, Becky. And you're welcome, Junior. I appreciate that you're shining a light. I appreciate that you're being positive energy and that you're being called to be change in your local community. Look, we cannot change the world because none of us are all we're not the ultimate dictator of the world. We wouldn't want to be the ultimate dictator of the world, but we can show empathy and compassion and be the change that we want to see in the world. And that's an important concept. All right, so Annalise, let me know what you would like. Jennifer, should you go help your mom? Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Should you go help your mom? We have the Magician, which is definitely saying that you should send magic her way. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is transformation. I feel like this is a chance for you to transform your relationship. But the 5 of Cups, what is gone is gone. Focus on the things that are meant for you right now. So you can redevelop that relationship. You can send energy from afar. But whether you should personally involve yourself there, what's gone is gone. Let it go. Okay? Anna would like a general for you. Let's see what we have for you. Annalise. Oh, here comes the sun, little darling. It's all right. Do, 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 do. All right. So we have the sun. We have the 8 of Cups. And then we have the Page of Cups. All right. The sun is, things are working out for you. The sun is coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. All right. Let's hope. Right. But good night, Catherine. So good to see you again. Please don't be a stranger. I've missed you. Okay. Good night, Becky. I hope you sleep well, let the medication work, and get a good night's rest. But 8 of Cups for you is you definitely have to learn to drop the emotional energy that is not beneficial to you in the moment. And I think you're getting better and better at this. About, okay, I'm not in this right now. I don't need to be carrying this around with me right now. Peace be the journey. I'm over here doing my thing. The emotions can live over there until I decide to return to them. The Page of Cups, again, is about not repeating the same cycles all over and over again in this. That you have been doing the people-pleasing thing, okay? And you just keep going in this cycle over and over again to where you're doing for everybody else, but nobody's doing for you. So only give where you are getting and give commensurate to the energy of what you're giving. Okay. So if somebody gives you $1, you give them $1's worth. Somebody gives you $2, you give them $2 worth. That sort of thing. And this is on our emotional energy, not just our financial. Okay. Aw, Shira, that's awesome. I am so excited about this, really. Yes, it's automatic. And just stop yourself when it's happening. When it comes up and it's automatic, you think, okay, where am I? Am I in that situation right now? Do I need to be dealing with these emotions right now? No, I don't. I am in this situation right now, and these are the emotions I want to focus on. So I'm going to let my brain just go on its little hamster wheel on the direction I want it to go in right now. And the direction I want it to go in right now is puck around and find out. Matcha. Yeah. Cruise. Yeah. This is where we're at. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. Now, for those of you guys who are wanting to learn about what we're doing in the shadow work community, I highly encourage you guys to get checked out. Annalise, what do you think of everything we've been doing in the Sacred Shadow Healing Group? I know you're in it.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
All right, so we'll save the complex PTSD video for another time. I'm going to get ready for bed, and I've got a big day tomorrow at Mythic Treasures, so come and see me. It is World Tarot Day. I'm going to be there along with five other readers that will be there as well, all teaching and training and having good fun and good energy. Annalise with Bewitched Brewing is going to be there, brewing up her magical thing. She's going to have matcha tomorrow. Whoo. If you've never tried it, you're in for a treat. Anything from Bewitched is absolutely bewitching.
Exciting news for anyone in and around the Rochester, New York area. I'll be doing tarot readings every Saturday from 1 to 7 p.m. at Mythic Treasures, located at the Tops Plaza off Jefferson Road. With over 37 years of experience as a witch, psychic reader, and ordained high priestess, I've worked for years internationally as a reader and guide, helping people unlock their true potential. At Mythic Treasures each Saturday, I'll be offering free one-card readings and free personalized crystal recommendations to help you empower your best life and gain clarity. For those ready to get a reading, I provide tarot and oracle readings. I also do Akashic records, shadow work, animal and spirit guide, life purpose readings, and more. So if you're in the Rochester area, come by and see me at Mythic Treasures every Saturday. This store is truly a home for your soul, and I'm honored to offer my gifts to the community there. I look forward to seeing you soon.
See you guys at Mythic tomorrow. Marry me, Mary part.